friends, family, esteemed guests. Welcome to the first installment of Nitty Boy Abroad. The boys have pulled into Lawson Station for our evening meal. Got some hot food right here. Gonna have to learn what that says. Hot drinks. Ton of snacks. Rice. What is this? Onigiri? I think that's what it's called. Sandwiches. Cold stuff. It's like spaghetti and meatballs down there. We got like some burgers. Interesting. Hot dogs. Plenty of chips and snacks and drinks. A whole ton of options. I decided to grab this coffee on the way out of Lawson. I don't normally do coffee, but since the long flight just happened and I still hadn't had any sleep yet, I figured I'd give it a shot. And how I chose this one was easily because, it has some dude with a gun on it, so I had to see what that was about. I think the anime it's from is called Golden Kamui or something. I haven't seen it, but maybe I'll check it out sometime. Today was the first day of orientation in Tokyo, and I should have changed out of my suit because it's like 87 degrees right now, but here I am anyways with the suit. Tonight I figured I would take a stroll because I got nothing better to do. I just finished orientation at like 6, but we had a reception until like 7:30. What time is it now? It's like 8 right now, so I figured I would do something because, I'm not used to going to bed at 8. Come on now. I gotta be in bed at like midnight. Maybe not tonight. I still gotta recover a bit, but oh, this is a huge light show right now. I don't know if I can switch my camera though. Probably not. So my hotel room sees this as well. Every hour on the hour they start this light show. So last night I'm in my room and we opened the curtains, me and the boys, because we want to see what our view is, and we just see Godzilla absolutely destroying that building. So that was a cool sight. Something unexpected for our first night. I mean, there's a lot of unexpected things happening because it's Tokyo. Ain't seen nothing like this before, but it's been all good experiences so far. Nothing too crazy. Just enjoying meeting people. I finally met someone from my town that I'll be teaching in tonight, so we'll be going together on Wednesday. We'll be traveling together to Gunma and then to our town of Higashi-Agatsuma the same day, I think. So that'll be cool. Getting to know people that I won't not see again for the whole year, because pretty much everyone I've met so far I won't be seeing again probably, unfortunately. But there's a chance that we will. Kind of hard to tell. Maybe at some sort of like jet event, but at this point I have no idea what's going to be going on for the next year, so that kind of sums up like the whole experience of jet, kind of just signed up, didn't think I'd get in, and here I am, here for a year, not knowing what I'm doing, but we'll make the most of it. I'm sure. So tonight, I wanted to walk. I'm in Shinjuku City, which is in Tokyo, and I just wanted to go to a park because I saw one on Google Maps, and there's also a shrine on the way. So I need to figure out where that is. So it turns out the video cuts out when I go to Google Maps, so it's good to know for the future. But as I was saying, I'm trying to hit up the shrine because I have no idea what to expect from seeing one. But of course there's a ton of them around Tokyo in general. I heard that depending on where you go, you know, rural versus city, they're going to be looking very different. So it'd be cool to compare what a city one will look like to one that's in my town. Because I know there's at least one in my town. It's only a couple minutes from my house, so it should be pretty easy to find, hopefully. But there's one right around the hotel here that I figured I would check out before going to the park. So maybe we can find it somewhere around here. So yeah, this flight was crazy, 14 hours, but we got through it. I watched 3 movies. Let's see, I watched, let me think here. Why can't I remember now? Kingsman. I watched Kingsman. And then I watched Justice League, the new one. Or the newer of the 2 that they made. And then I watched Men in Black. And then I played 7 hours straight of Metal Gear Solid 5, and that was the best decision I've ever made because that was really fun. And it felt like the flight just passed like that, like it was instant almost. So despite being 14 hours, it felt like a couple, maybe, I don't know. I have no idea where the shrine is. I'm at the location, but I can't seem to find it. I see a lot of trees, so I'd like to head over there and hope it's there, but I actually don't know. So I have to see. I gotta cross the street, but there ain't no sidewalks, so I gotta go all the way to the edge, I think. So this hotel we're staying in too is pretty cool. It's called the Keio Plaza Hotel. Pretty bougie compared to what I'm used to. So it's been nice staying there. They have these huge rooms for what do you call it? Like the orientation I'm doing right now. We had like 800 people in the room and it was barely filled. I mean, it was pretty filled, but there was room for more for sure. So, and that was just one room. They have a ton of them here. I think the highest floor I heard of was like 45, 46, and it might even go higher, I don't know. So pretty cool. I'm only on the 17th floor, so I don't really get to go that high, but I think the Godzilla display kind of makes up for it, so that was pretty cool to see. Let's see. I think I'll cross here. Once it turns green. Don't want to jaywalk on my first day. I don't think that would end up good on my record if that was to happen. I mean, I see other people doing it, but hey, they're strict here with the laws. I heard that if you have someone like ride on the back of your bike, you can get arrested or like something like that. So gotta be careful with what you do here compared to the US at least. Some of these laws are really strict. Like driving with alcohol in your system, you have to have a 0% blood alcohol level to drive. So I've heard, they told us today, there's people that have, had drinks at night and then the next day have drove, and while they think they're fine, they still have like a slight percentage, and they've been arrested because they have like 0.01% blood alcohol content. And I'm like, That is insane. So, I mean, at least it's a good deterrent. Like, now if I ever drink with people from work or something, I'll know that I won't be driving until the next day for sure. Because I'm not going to risk that. I think it's up to like 5 years in jail. So, yeah, we'll be staying away from any sort of driving after drinking here. I definitely should have put the suit away too, but it's too late for that now. I'm getting a little sweaty in here, but at least I look pretty good. You know, strolling the streets in the suit. Not what I'm used to wearing, of course, as most of you probably already know. So, still getting used to it. Okay, hopefully the shrine is here. I have no idea where else it would be. And I can't check maps because then it'll cut out the video. Oh, there's stairs. That's a good sign. This is like where is this where I started? Oh boy. I don't know. Let's take a look around. Cool building. Shinjuku Sumitomo. So if I'm looking correctly here, I'm pretty sure this is the other side of the street where I started walking. So basically all the way back, and I'm nowhere closer to this shrine. Okay, I gotta look on Google Maps again. So that means this video is getting cut once again. So I found the shrine. I ended the video and it turns out where is it? I'm standing in the same spot. It's like right behind me. You know what? I just gotta go to it. It was right behind me when I ended the video, so that's great on my part. Let's see what we got. Oh man, I can't read any of this, obviously. It's pretty cool though. It's like a little, looks like a little house. I wish I could read it. Even if it was like light out, I can't even see what it says because it's so dark. And there's cicadas in these trees. These trees are huge. Right in the middle of the city. Pretty cool. They also have another piece of art over here. This guy's just chilling. Maybe in a year I'll be able to understand what it's saying. But for now, looks like a no. Okay. I guess I should go up a level again. Or not. I guess not. I'll stay down here for now. I'm below where I was, but we'll see in a minute. Or maybe I'm not below. Maybe I just got lost. We'll see here. Actually, yes, I am where I started in terms of elevation. Because I had to go up and then across the street and then back down. So this park's pretty big in terms of like block sizes. I think it's like 2 blocks maybe. Bigger than like the area where I just saw the shrine at least, so that would be cool. I'm pretty sure it's right across the street, hopefully. Otherwise I'm completely lost. So, one of the two. There's a lot of cicadas out tonight too. The whole like ambient noise is what I'm hearing. It's just cicadas. Okay. Looks like we're going up some stairs. They have a ton of passenger stairways across these busy roads, which I don't think I've seen before. Even when I was abroad in Madrid, I saw like a couple of them. Maybe it was just the area I was in. I was in like an older district, so like the roads weren't as modern maybe as the other stuff would be. Oh, we got the cops coming. Coming by. Dang, this skyline's pretty cool. Huge buildings. Not too busy at night either, for being one of the most densely packed cities in the world. I guess people are in bed already or something, I don't know. Looks like I'm here at the park. Nice and green. Pretty active here actually, now that I think about it. This is what I see so far. Just your average park. But it's pretty big, so I wonder if there's any like special areas for shrines or anything possibly. Let's take a look. I hear a skateboard. This must be a section. Oh, but they made the rails like this. They made the rails curvy so you can't actually grind on them. That's too bad. Let's see. I want to find like a nice spot to sit down. Maybe I should go on the grass. We got some statues out here. A ton of flowers. Bunch of sunflowers. Dang, this whole side of the road. Sunflowers. Can you Whoa. This whole corner is covered in them. And then they got the thinking man. Wonder if you can see that. Pretty peaceful. But I can't stop thinking about how hot I am. Oh, I'm still zoomed in. Can't stop thinking about how hot I am right now. Whew. Got a nice little waterfall going on here. All lit up. I wish I could switch my camera easily, but for some reason I can't. Maybe if I use like an app or something instead, it could be a little easier than just using like the camera app. Especially since you can barely see my face too. But maybe if I make more videos, maybe they'll be in better lighting. Hopefully. Let's see what's up here. Looks like restaurant seating. Let's chill right here for a bit in some light. Oh, what a day. Full day of orientation today, starting at 9 maybe. I can't quite remember. But we just did like maybe 7 different mini orientations. Maybe a little too bright here. We did like, what? See, I should know these by now. It's only been like a couple hours, but what are some examples? Like Japanese laws. That was one of them. What to expect from us in terms of like work, and like professionalism, and like, what else? We had a couple videos we watched of like sample classes and like what we can employ within our own classes of like how to teach well, or like how to be a good ALT. That's like the position I had, assistant language teacher. There's going to be like a main teacher, and then you're just the assistant, so you do basically whatever they ask you to in terms of like whether or not you lead or you kind of take a passive role. So I'm going to be teaching in middle school, so I don't know, I guess I'm expecting more of a passive role based off of the videos, because like elementary school, it seemed that the main teacher and the ALT were constantly like going back and forth in English conversation to keep the kids engaged. But in middle school, since it's based more on like grammar and like actually knowing what you're talking about rather than just like remembering vocab, maybe the teacher that's already here probably knows more about like how to teach that. So I might have more of like a passive role in class, but I guess I've yet to see like what is expected of me. Once I move to that town in like 2 days, I'll probably figure out more. But for now, like the orientation is pretty general, just like what might you see in class. So yeah, yet to be seen. We had a nice little dinner tonight too after the orientation, where we met people from our prefecture, which is kind of like a state in America. So like I'm in the Gunma, or I think it's pronounced Gunma prefecture. There's like a cicada right next to me. That was loud. So I'm in the Gunma prefecture, and that's basically like a state. And then my town, Higashi Agatsuma, it's just a town, so like that's pretty self-explanatory. I can't remember what I was talking about. The cicada really got to me. But yeah, I guess I'll figure out more information once I go there. I'm the only new ALT that is teaching in the middle school. There's 5 elementary schools, but I don't think I'll be at any of them, whereas the new ALTs will be there. So I kind of lucked out, because I'm like 6 minutes by foot from my school, whereas everyone else might have to drive. I don't know their situation, but I am thankful that I can walk to school every day. Unless maybe in the wintertime they might let me drive, I don't know. But I do have to get a car. They asked me to. So I got my international driver's permit, so that'll be helpful. You don't need a license for a year if you have that, so I should be all set for a year. But I don't really know when I'm going to be using the car. I just saw that cicada crash and it's not moving, so I feel unfortunate. That's a tough situation for that little guy. Dang. But yeah, this park's really nice. I'm happy I took the walk out here, take a little break. The whole day we spent in the same room pretty much. Of course, for like lunch and dinner and whatever, we went to the dining room for that. But the entire orientation today was in the same room. So that was kind of unfortunate. Oh, I remember what I was talking about before. The dinner was people, so like in my room, was people from the same prefecture and surrounding prefectures. So at least like closer than, actually I don't know how wide the range was, but people that like I might see a little more often, hopefully. So I met one person today that's actually in my town, which was good to see. So we connected, and hopefully we'll be able to see each other in town and kind of like learn how to live here together. Because doing that all by yourself, it's probably going to be a little tough. But luckily we have a lot of people kind of in place already to help us with that, like my boss and predecessors. And there's one ALT that's staying here. The rest of them are moving on, but the one from my town that is staying can help too. So we kind of have a couple people that can help, and I'm sure the community, it sounds like everywhere you go the communities are pretty helpful in like getting the new people involved, and they're pretty opening and welcoming, so, or pretty open and welcoming, so looking forward to that. That'll be this Wednesday that I actually move there, because tomorrow's a whole nother day of orientation. Just sitting in that room. I think there's a couple different rooms this time around, but at least we'll be moving. I did not move much today, just like the plane flight, so that's why I wanted to get out here and actually do something for a little bit before bed. Let's see, 10:30, oh no, 8:30. I'm still getting used to the 24-hour clock. So what, it's been like 30 minutes out here? That's good. That's a good video time, I'd say. So I guess I'll cut it off here. I mean, there's plenty more to talk about, but I don't have it on the top of my head, so I guess that'll be it for tonight. So yeah, I don't know what to expect in terms of making videos. Maybe I'll make more once I'm in town. I'm gonna figure out how to edit videos. Don't really know how to do that. I've done a little bit, but not too much. And I want to be able to flip my camera, because I couldn't really show off much of Tokyo. I mean, you're looking at me the whole time, unless I like lean back. But at that point, it's like all you can see is one tree, so like not very helpful. So we'll see if I can find a way to flip the screen easily. Maybe some sort of app will do that. But that's all for today. Hopefully I'll be able to make something else soon. So good night. We'll see you in a future episode of, what did I name this again? Nady Boy Abroad. As they say in Japan, adios. Okay, so I know I said the video was over, but I found this vending machine here, and I found this drink that I would never have guessed would be here. Now, let's see if I can get some light here at this bench. So this drink is called Guaraná. And wait, Guaraná. Yeah, Guaraná. Okay. I almost forgot the name. So this is actually a Brazilian drink originally. And the only reason I know about it is because I had it when I was in Bolivia. So just walking by the vending machine, seeing this, I gotta try this. Like, one of my favorite drinks ever. You can't really find it in the States, at least. Actually, no, you can if you look for it, but like where I live, you can't. Like, it's not there in a small town. I saw some in Spain, but I don't think I've ever seen it in the US. So we're gonna do a little taste test. You guys get a sneak peek of what some videos might be like if I do that. If I can open this, this looks like a pretty intense cap here. So I can't open it, guys. Maybe we won't be taste testing. Will my weakness be the end of the show? It could be. Oh, yeah, we got it. Oh, this smells good. I already smelled it before even opening it. That's probably, maybe that's a bad sign. Okay, first thoughts from the smell. This smells like some Mickey Mouse body wash I used at my grandma's house when I was like 6. So that's a great sign. Because those were some good memories in the bathtub. They had like jets in the bathtub. So you already know those memories were great. So starting off good here. Let's see what it tastes like. Very different, I will say, actually. Now, if I had like drank this bath soap, this is what I would expect it to taste like. I mean, okay, it's not bad. Sorry, it's not a bad drink. The aftertaste is a little weird. There's like almost no aftertaste, which is normally like the aftertaste of a drink is, for sodas, it's kind of like the same as the drink, you know. But if you're drinking like Moxie or something, then you got something weird going on for the aftertaste. Now this doesn't have like a Moxie level aftertaste, but it's got a little something going on. But the actual drink itself tastes good. It's very different from the other one, I will say. But it doesn't taste bad. It's pretty sugary, but once you drink it, like all the sugariness goes away. Whereas like American drinks, the sugar kind of lasts a little while longer, you know. It's not like immediately gone. So, pretty different already from my first soda, but I do really like it. I'll probably be getting more of this if I can find it. I don't know how common it is, like not in Tokyo, but I'll be looking for it. Maybe other flavors too, because I think Guaraná, like, I think that's a berry name, like a Portuguese, or I don't know if it's like native to Portugal or maybe Brazil, but like it's the flavor of a berry. So like, I don't know if they have that here, like the actual berry, which might be why it tastes different, possibly. I can't really tell because, you know, the whole thing's in Japanese, obviously. If I can even focus the camera. Not really. So like, you know, I'm barely reading what this has to say. I mean, I can read this front part. Kirin Guaraná. Yeah, so it's like basically what it says in English. That's katakana. That's the Japanese alphabet down there that they use for like foreign words. So that's a lot easier to understand than like kanji, the picture words, like all the way at the bottom down there. Can you even see that? Barely. Like those, I can't read any of the ones that are on here now. I can read some, maybe like up to 100 of them, but there's like thousands, so that'll be a goal to have while I'm here. Anyways, this video is going too long now. It was supposed to stop. I don't even know how long the total clips will add up to, but probably like 40 minutes now. So we'll see. But I guess this is goodbye once again. So good night and adios, because that's definitely what they say here.